For British and French Army personnel, this exercise has brought armoured, airborne and light infantry units together. At Salisbury Plain, they showed off their combined strength after weeks of training. 3 Regiment Army Air Corps Apaches were joined in the skies by Chinooks, carrying personnel from the 2nd Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles. While on the ground, France's Premier Régiment de Tirailleurs brought their Leclerc main battle tanks and VCBI fighting vehicles into action. They're working alongside 3 Para, 1 Yorkshire Warriors and the Challenger 2 tanks of the King's Royal Hussars on the battlefield, together forming a combined joint expeditionary force.
Well, the CJEF has a set of roles which range from conducting sort of crisis management through to non-combatant evacuation operations, humanitarian assistance, and at the most demanding end, limited intervention operations and peace enforcement. What this has shown us is that we can work really closely with the French, and almost, in fact, I can say more closely with the French, I think, than anybody.
With population centred around the urban environment, the training village is key to this exercise, bringing tanks and ground troops together side by side. Today might be just a demonstration, but over the last few weeks this exercise has been using all the different training areas here on Salisbury Plain, like Imber Village, showing how mechanised, light roll, air assault and support battalions can come together to respond to a range of different threats.
It was really interesting, and exciting, because we were able to compare our different military know-how, and we were able to coordinate ourselves. For example, when we had to do reconnaissance, when we had to do to size a village, we've got the same way of thinking and same way of processing.
They've been using tanks and vehicles, and we've been showing them how to clear buildings without tanks and vehicles, and it's been really, really good working with the French, because we've taught them things and they've taught us a lot of things as well. You can just understand by the hand signals and things like that. So the language barrier's been all right, and we've got a few French speakers in the company and in the battalion, so it's been quite good.
France and Britain commenced this military partnership in 2010, recognising that as neighbours they would both benefit from working together and developing integrated specialist units. There have been many Anglo-French exercises for the Army over the past few years, testing air assault and planning teams on both sides. Griffin strikers brought armoured and light infantry into the mix even more, and that relationship is set to continue. The belief that on the ground there's plenty to be gained by working together. Carla Prater, Forces News on Salisbury Plain.